I'm a public speaker, and as you can see, my issue is politics, not religion and anarchy, or what this person has referred to divide and split religion against religion. The issue is the Australia Day, which is coming up again for 100th anniversary, and I remind you that the day is coming when Australia will become a republic. The British government will go, and the sooner the better. They blood-suck this country for every dollar, every cent they can get. Some people say they're proud to have the Australian flag. Well, there's nothing wrong with the flag. And if you look at the top of the Australian flag, it is the UK or the United Kingdom, which is St George, St Andrew and St Patrick. I must say, as Australians, we're the people that came with Captain Cook. But the ponds are the people that Captain Cook left behind. I must say, we go over there to run their country. They're incapable of running their country. They refer to Australians as backward, insulting, abusing this country, which our ancestors, and the way they do it, you know, Dad's army, you know, we had it rammed into us over a period of time of how they are running the country. Well, take a look at the country. I must say, we came here, to go to the United Kingdom as former British, because they remind us that our ancestors were British. That may be so. But we remind them, why should we have to have a passport to go to the United Kingdom or the UK if we are descendants of Scottish blood and Irish blood and English blood and Welsh blood? Why should we have to have a passport to go to the United Kingdom? Scotland's seen the way. Glasgow turned around and has its own parliament. I wonder why. I wonder why Mary, Queen of Scots, who was the original Queen of England, but they murdered at the Tower of London. So I know my British history, and I remind the British government, we are Australians, we are not British. Oh, we had a choice. Well, you've got to remember, we have a lot of British people who live in this country because it's better to live here. But we remind the British that we have our politicians in their British Parliament because they're incapable of running their own country. And they come out here and they put us down and they say we're the sons and daughters of convicts. Well, that's very nice, that's flattery. We don't mean, you know, our grandfather stole an apple or they stole a loaf of bread. Thank God they did, because we wouldn't be here talking about it. I wouldn't be here preaching it, like most Australians. But what we resent is the British flag on the Australian flag, which has got nothing to do. The only link it has with the Australian people is that Captain Cook when he discovered Australia, he raised the British flag, and at that time, you are aware that Ireland, Northern Ireland, was not part of the UK. Well, listen, I know my British history. I can reassure you, I don't need a history lesson about the United Kingdom or the UK. But some British people who are born there don't even know it. They seem to forget it. They play with history. If government had its way, which they haven't, they'd have this sort of thing stopped. You know, remember, whether I agree with you or you agree with I, democracy always says, I disagree with what you say, but I defend your right to say it. That is what democracy is about. Freedom of speech. You've seen it here today with the young chap here a moment ago was arguing from a religious point of view. You've seen it with the atheist. He was defending his idea of atheism. He was saying, I'm an atheist, I'm not an agnostic. The other person said, I'm a religion, quoting Psalms from the Bible. And that is what you call democracy, your right to argue. When people tell you to shut up, tell you to be quiet, they're denying your right of freedom and your liberty. The oath of allegiance, which was taken at Ballarat in the hundreds, when Queen Victoria was on the throne of England, the United Kingdom, we swear beneath the Southern Cross. That was an uprising with miners who were gold miners at Ballarat. The government of the day, the British government, because we were ruled by the United Kingdom, remember that, we've got a very good history of English rule. And England ruled this country with an iron fist. Don't think she didn't. Well, no one destroyed it. People just gave up and said we're wasting our time.